Gonna cheese them, throw fireballs at them. That's a lot easier than trying to fight them in person. And now I have the Uji Katana, which I need a little bit more dex.
So katana's a dex-based weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Can you sell weapons in this game?
Yes.
Okay. Well, then getting it's not all bad.
Yeah, now we don't have to wait until halfway through the game to sell stuff. There is something you're going to need to buy before you spend all your souls.
Which is
It's going to be the white sign soapstone. Have you found the lady where you can buy stuff?
nope. Still dealing with Katana Boy.
It's fair. He is a bit of a pain. I ended up just chucking fireballs at him.
Does he move once you throw a fireball at him?
Yes, but I kind of just kited him around and he let it happen.
Gotcha. Yeah, the problem is that my souls are right there, and so I'm trying to get to him to where I can actually get to my souls.
Alright,
I'm
good.
able to pick up my souls, but then he immediately... Oh, what a cock.
Then he immediately attempts to murder you.
Yeah. Hmm.
I think I will use that shield. There we go. Yeah, so Firelink is basically like your little hub area. The next area that we'll end up going to will teleport to it using the bonfire. The design of Dark Souls 3's like individual levels really suffered due to their reliance on these bonfires, but it's still good. It's just not as like intertwined as the first one. Keep in mind the katana is a good weapon. Like it's not bad by any means, but we're gonna pick up plenty of weapons as we're playing. So like, don't feel obligated to murder Swordmaster.
Well, it's not so much being feeling obligated to get Swordsmaster as it is... Oh,
As it is you trying to get your souls back.
oh no, what the heck just happened? I'm probably dead now. Oh, I didn't die. Yeah, me trying to get the 5,000 souls back.
Good lord, that's quite a bit. Did you manage to get them?
No. I mean, I get them, but then he is like on my butt, face chasing me, and I die. And
You
this
should
attack
be able
pattern
to
is
get out
really
to his
strange.
range. Yeah, it is. He's got really weird timings. which I apparently have the same moves, so
Really? Game?
hmm.
I've done it the same way the past like 8 times, and then this one time for some reason not wanting to work. Oh, I just got a item.
Well, you just found one, or
Yeah, well, no, I killed somebody and it dropped some kind of chalice.
might just be a sell item.
Cleric Sacred Chime.
Hmm.
So what do you drop? I assume that's a magical.
It's for miracles. It's
Let's
basically
do
a
this.
caster thing.
We're gonna do this the same way we did Big Boy.
Oh,
Oh,
that was so close.
come on.
That was not. Maybe I need a different angle.
Really? He just.
There we go.
Apparently, that was not a good thing to do. I switched to a two-handed stance.
Oh yeah, you lose basically all blocking ability when you do that.
Well, I wasn't blocking to begin with, not with his weird attack pattern. What's not good is the fact that he just immediately parries.
Yes, he does do that, and that sucks. You basically have to like bait out his attacks and dodge through them. And then while he's recovering from his attacks because he has a long recovery time, then you wanna deliver him a fucking. He does have a lot of health though.
And what's that weird effect that he keeps doing?
Weird effect.
Yeah, every time he hits me, I get some kind of weird.
Oh, that's bleed. Bleed will basically make you take a lot of extra damage if it builds up all the way. And with Dark Souls in general, you want to avoid status effects. Did you roll and fall off of the stairs?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I thought this blood stain was yours. That would have been funny. So are you just like slowly inching your souls towards the exit?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think I'm at a good spot now. I'm right there where the word that says ambush are. So I think I should be able to get them without him attacking me.
I'm not seeing the ambush message.
Well, you didn't see the other message either.
Well, the other one I eventually found.
Did you find the shield in the tree?
Yes, the little. What is it? It is the east-west shield,
Yeah.
the kite shield, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's the one I'm using now because it's better than the one I had.
Yeah, it's worse than mine, but it's also because it protects against magic, where mine protects against physical. Alright, so I'm not sure where I need to be going in here.
Are you inside the shrine?
No. Now that I'm not attacking Homeboy, I'm outside.
Yeah, there should be a
Collecting
little
a...
entrance door, like, down on the ground. So you were running all the way back to him from Gunter?
Mm-hmm.
That sucks.
Alright, I'm now stepping into the shrine. Firling Shrine. Alright.
Before you level up and spend your souls, directly underneath the entrance door is a little hallway, and there's like an old lady sitting on a chair. She will sell you the white sign soapstone, which is basically what we need to leave summon signs for each other, so that the co-op can actually begin.
Okay.
And then the lady standing by the bonfires who you talk to level up. She is a firekeeper. And some avid players of this game refer to her as Best Girl.
Purchase items.
The old lady's stock will refresh, or will update, as you bring her ashes. And also, I think she sells you certain items after you beat certain bosses. Like boss armor sets, basically.
Gotcha.
One of which will be my permanent armor. Because it's really good for dex builds because it's fairly light. Dude, this cream soda Dr. Pepper is fucking awesome.
I
The
haven't
more I
been able
drink
to
it.
find any more here.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
We've got them at HEB.
I've looked at HEB, and other than, like, diet, I've not been able to find any.
Hmm. Interesting.
So I need to keep the 2 embers as well as the 2 homeward bones, correct?
Yes. Embers are very important. You won't be able to summon anybody if you are not embered.
Okay.
Which also means that for the first little bit here, we're going to be in some tough times. The good news is you get Ember after each boss if you're not already embered. So, and I think whoever is summoned gets a free Ember for helping the host defeat the boss.
Do we both have to be embered at the same time?
I don't know. I'm going to try letting you summon me without me being embered, and we'll see.
Well, I'm currently probably not embered, seeing as I've died a bunch since, oh boy.
Yeah, you're not.
Alright.
And before you use the bonfire to travel, I'll show you where to go to get the silver serpent ring. And despite being so dark and creepy, this game is just fucking gorgeous. The devs put a lot of care and effort into building these environments. And it shows. There are ways to upgrade your Estus flasks and stuff, by the way. Undead bone shards increase their potency per flask. And then I think the item is an Estus shard, which increases your total number of flasks. If you go to the blacksmith, like, I don't think you have anything that uses mana. If you go to the blacksmith, you can talk to him to change how many of your flasks are for mana and how many are for health.
Okay.
So you have a number of maximum flasks, but they can be allocated between the two however you'd like. It's far more relevant for me. For you, it's probably pretty much just going to be health. Oop.
See, senor.
Are you done poking around Firelink? Ready for me to screen share?
I'm currently leveling.
Gotcha. There's not much to be found around here yet. Is it going? Yeah, there we go. Okay. There's not much to be found in Firelink yet, but there are going to be, like, as we find other characters and stuff, they'll appear in Firelink, and they'll be like merchants, basically.
Okay.
You good?
Yeah, let me get over it so I can. Did that do it?
Yeah, you don't have to screen share with me. I'm just showing you where to go to get the ring.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm gonna turn off screen share after this because I'm also recording and don't want the video to get borked.
Okay. Well, give me a second and I'll turn off my screen share.
I mean, I'm sure it's not the most riveting viewing material, but yeah. Okay, so from right here,
Yeah.
looking at the blacksmith,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna want to go back up to the top and follow these stairs to the left up until you get to this little outdoor area. There's the giant tree here. This is useful for if we have invaders. Basically, every now and then it'll drop a seed of a giant tree, which you can use when somebody's invading to make enemies hostile to them. Otherwise, enemies will basically just ignore them. But up here, there's an item like right here.
Mm-hmm.
You see this little rooftop that I'm looking at?
Yep.
We're going to want to get up there. You saw that guy trying to do it. The angle's a little finicky, but basically you want to run up the tree and, oh, that was close, jump across. You actually have to get up the tree a little bit. It's kind of deceptive. Oop. And also don't fall down. That is not going to get you on the rooftop. Oh, that one was close. There we go. It's a little finicky to get it lined up. Basically, you want to start at an angle where you're bouncing off of it and you're not, like, hooking weird with your joystick.
I'm up.
Nice. Alright, let me turn off my... Oh, no, I'll keep screen share on. So there should be an item up here.
That's homeward bound. Yeah. Homeward
Yep.
bound.
If you come around here, you can drop down. And there's this little area here. Just be careful not to fall off. There's nothing really in here except for the bird's nest. Here at the bird's nest, you can basically trade them items. Oh, and there's an Estus shard up here as well. And then
You already been up here?
Well, I just picked up the item.
Hmm.
I went up to the top and grabbed the item from the rooftop first.
No.
But you see this big archway over here on
Mm-hmm.
the back wall? It is an illusionary wall. If you go through all the way to the back, you can drop down, and there is a singular chest here which should have, if I recall correctly, yes, the silver
So
serpent ring.
go. So go all the way to the back and then drop down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Got it?
Yep.
Sweet. Alright, now I'm going to stop screen sharing. Stop sharing. There we go. Yep, so now you can take that Estus shard down to Andre. I think it's Andre. Is it Andre? I might be wrong. I think Andre was like the first one.
Andre, you're talking about the.
The blacksmith. Yeah, it is Andre. And then he has the reinforced Estus flask. And then from there you can allot your Estus however you want. I'm just going to keep 1 mana for now. And then whenever you're ready,
Is there a bonfire to use around here?
yeah, it's right here, like directly in front of the blacksmith.
Are you talking about the big bowl in the middle of the floor?
Yeah, that's a bonfire.
Oh, I haven't embedded the coiled sword yet.
Oh, gotcha. Well, at this point, we're basically ready to go to the next area, the High Wall of Lothric. I think we've pretty much discovered everything there is to find around here.
What does the guy do? Or talking about?
The guy.
Yeah, so there's a guy sitting to the right. So if you're looking at the bonfire with the lady on your left, there's to the right, there's a guy sitting on the steps.
Questline stuff.
Hmm,
You're supposed
okay.
to do his quest line to get up on that rooftop, and we basically just skipped that. There is another area that we can get into later on once we've progressed his stuff, but basically just talk to him every time you get back. Every time you go back to Firelink.
Gotcha. Is there a way to compare items?
I think you can compare with what you have equipped.
That's what I'm referring to.
Unfortunately, I don't have. Here we go. Maybe it's in the equipment screen? Yeah, so if you go to equip a different item, it'll show you what the stats are in comparison.
But you can't do it like within the in the shop lady.
No, unfortunately.
Alright, so alright, so what do we need to do now?
So now you're going to want to go to the bonfire and go to
Yep.
travel and go to the High Wall of Lothric.
Travel. High wall of lava. Alright.
God, it's so pretty. I wonder how much of this big castle stuff in the background is actually modeled and how much of it's just an image.
Hmm.
Like something on the skybox.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, once you're at the high wall and you get to the bonfire, Go ahead and ember up, and I'll lay down my summon sign. And that way, if I ever get killed or whatever, you can just you can run back to the bonfire, rest, reset signs and stuff, and resummon me. Or maybe you won't even have to rest. I don't know.
The bonfire is there. Okay.
Yep, it's just down the stairs. And my summon signs down should be right beside the bonfire once you get embered.
I just need to go to inventory and use an ember, correct?
Mm-hmm. I think embers also restore your health, but I don't think there's any good way to farm them. You just kind of accumulate them over time. And of course, you can buy them from the lady at the from the shop lady.
Okay, summoning you.
Yep. And loading in. Here you are. Hello.
Is there a friendly fire in this game?
Nope.
Good.
Yeah, that would be the ultimate Dark Souls thing. So there's an enemy right here, which I can apparently murder in one hit. And then right down here, there's a little pathway. There's a couple of dogs here, though, and I was hoping one of them would be close enough that I could fireball, but whatevs. Yeah, I'm basically sacrificial at this point. Oop, I got the dog. There he goes. Backstabs are a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Just something to keep in mind. Watch out for big guy on the left. I'm gonna get the dog, as they can be nasty.
Big guys coming at you.
Backstab. That's what you get. He's got a little health left. By the grace of the developers, you can still hit them while they're recovering from your backstab. Oh. There we go. Oh, right, and when you, be careful up here, there's a guy that's gonna scream somewhere.
Does screaming do something?
Yes, so all of these guys that are, like, dormant. Oh, watch out. This is one of those regular enemies that becomes gross. Thankfully, all of these guys are weak to fire. Now we need to be careful because there's an invader. Should just hang out for a minute. He'll come to us. Wherever he is. Hmm. Apparently I get souls as well while I'm in here, so that's good. I saw him.
Over there?
Yeah. You see him?
Yep. Damn. There he comes.
Ooh, that hurt.